Hello, everyone. Going to do a little something different today from the usual pack openings. I'm a little late to the table for this, but I'm going to open up the Wonder Man and the Hercules hero packs from Marvel Champions. I am a little late to the table. These came out a month ago at least, and even though I got them on time, I was not able to open them or film a video for this. Still working out the kinks for doing audio and video and lighting, as you could probably tell. Um, I was really excited when doing reading the review from Fantasy Flight. I was really excited for the Wonder Man. Now I know recently there was an errata to his one of his cards. Hercules. When I read the review, I was not really that sold on him. I kind of like the idea that it's kind of like a Thor build, but uh, yeah, let's open them up and get them out on the table. All right, here they are. As I was opening them up, I kind of missed the old blister packs. My inner 80s child calls back, opening Masters of the Universe and G.I. Joe and those big old blister packs. So I kind of missed it. I will say, however, that the cardboard box is sturdy, reinforced with a little thicker cardboard on the inside. Not bad. And the other thing is they got rid of the shrink wrap, obviously, as most of you have noticed, and they put a paper backing on it, paper wrapping, so to speak. The artwork, however, I've been playing Marvel Champions for almost 2 years now. I have noticed that the artwork has gotten considerably better, starting from the core set all the way up to present. I will admittedly say that I was not a fan, or I'm not a huge fan, of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. up to Civil War. I have just started delving into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I've played through up to Baron Zemo, and I've kind of grown to like that. I've only dabbled in Civil War, just taken a few side scenarios and just integrated them in with a couple of the core sets that I like Rise of Red Skull and Sinister Motives. Looking at it once again, artwork looks good. However, the community does note that you know the flimsiness of the paper, but comparing it to a 2012 Magic the Gathering card doesn't seem that flimsy, really, to be honest with you. So the ionic psychology or physiology, excuse me, this is the one that was errated. I was of the small percentile that saw that Aero and always thought what you did before had what was immediately after had to occur both for it to go through. That's simply been errated and simply noted that the arrow is now a to be read as then. So after you play an event with a printed energy resource, tuck that event from your discard pile under this card, then heal 1 damage from your character or identity. Active Autism, 2 copies, 3 copies of that. Ionic Blast, once again, seems like Wonder Man's all about the energy. 2 copies of that. 3 copies of Starstruck, deal damage to an enemy equal to your attack. If you overpay this card with the energy resource, stun that enemy. Energy Siphon. When you spend this card, take up to 3 damage. This card generates 1 additional energy resource for each damage taken this way. Nice, a nice little mana generator for you. 2 copies of that. Wonder Fans. It's an alter ego action. Me, I'm not an alter ego type of guy, but I realize the need for it when you got one HP and you gotta carry it through. I usually like to stay up in my hero form, but that's just how people play. Exhaust Wonder Man. Choose. Tuck 1 event with a printed energy resource from your discard pile under Ionic Psychology, Physiology. Draw one card. Jet belt, one copy. Exhaust jet belt, generate energy resource for an event. Here, resource. Exhaust jet belt, discard a card tucked under ionic physiology, then generate a resource. Resource, generate an energy resource. To pay for a card, limit once per card. Signature sunglasses. After you change form, tuck an event resource with a printed energy resource from your discard pile under ionic physiology. Add a card tucked under ionic physiology to your hand. What are you? It's a superpower. Force interrupt. While Wonder Man would be defeated, instead set his hit point dial to 4 and change him to alter ego form. You may tuck events with a printed energy resource from your discard pile under ionic physiology until there are 3 cards stuck there. Remove this card from the game. Then we get into his general cards. Firebird, Hawkeye, Scarlet Witch, Sentry, just what we need, another Sentry card. Battlefield Benevolence, 3 copies of that. Bombs Away, looks like new artwork. Everywhere All at Once. I've heard some good things about this card. I can't wait to try it. Stronger Together. I do love me a protection build. Just letting you know. Haven't dabbled much in leadership, but Unified Strike. When ally uses a basic power, exhaust your hero. Add your hero's matching power to that ally's power for this use. That ally does not take consequential damage for this use. Me likey. Heroic Conditioning. Swordsman. I like how he works. Swordsman basic attacks gain piercing. Oh, new resource cards. There's the energy. Jarvis. Here's the obligations. Pacifism. Grim Reaper. Brother versus brother. Side Strike. And Death Cannot Die. Hey, big old stop card. And this, just some more general cards. Called in the Crossfire. Cameo. Coordinated Effort. Disarming Defense. When your hero defends against an attack, it gets +2 defense for that attack. If you take no damage from that attack, discard an attachment on the attacking enemy with the next hero action or hero response. And an Avengers compound. Very good. Very good. Hercules. Like I said, I wasn't that excited for him. But, I hear he's kind of a slow build, slow burn. I'll have to play him next and just see for myself. He gets Atonement response after a labor card is added to the victory display. Put the top card of the gift deck into play. Ready Hercules. You may flip to alter ego form. Limit once per phase. Alter ego begins the game with a labor deck and a gift deck. New labors of Hercules. If there is no labor card in play, reveal the top card of the labor deck. Okay, and here's the labor cards. Defeat the Hydra. Embody Pathos. Protect Humanity. And here is a gift card. Lion Skin. Shield of Perseus. Sword of Peleus. Card number 1, Amadeus Cho. When an enemy would attack you, attacks Amadeus Cho instead. The Gift of Battle. Reduce the cost of play this card by 1 for each gift card you control. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. Not bad. Still not a swinging web kick, though. Son of Zeus. Ready Hercules. If you control at least one gift, ready to identity specific upgrade you control. 2 gifts. Gain a tough status card. 3 gifts. Draw a card. Wisdom Athena. Reduce the cost to play this card by 1 for each gift card you control. Remove 4 threat from the scheme. That's good. That's real good. Exhaust Olympus. Generate a wild resource for each gift card you control. Gauntlets of Hercules. When Hercules defends against an attack, exhaust Gauntlets of Hercules. Hercules gains 1 retaliate for that attack for each gift card you control. Wow. Wow. Restricted. When Hercules makes a basic attack, exhaust Golden Mace. Hercules gets +1 attack for this attack for each gift card you control. This attack gains Overkill. There we go. Look at that smile. Look at that Putum. Here, interrupt. When the villain attacks, exhaust Herc's Helm. Reduce the amount of damage that this attack deals by 1. Lion of Olympus. Temporary. Discard this card at the end of the round. Your hero gets +1 thwart, +1 attack, +1 defense. 2 cards. Prince of Power. After Hercules attacks and defeats an enemy, exhaust Prince of Power. Heal 1 damage from Hercules for each point of access damage dealt to that enemy by that attack. Now we'll get into his pre-built Deathcry, Namora, Thor, Teamwork, Call for Backup. When defeated, each player may search their deck and discard pile for an ally. Put it into play. Recruitment Drive. Avenge Me. Play only if your identity has the Avenger trait. Attached to an ally. Maximum per ally. When attached ally is defeated, draw 2 cards. Gilgamesh. As an additional cost to play this card, if you do not have an eternal trait, confuse your identity. Team Up. Hercules and Thor. Max 1 per deck. Search your discard pile for an identity-specific upgrade and add it to your hand. Ready Hercules and Thor. Limitless stamina. Evaluate threat. Play only if your identity has Avenger or Shield trait. When defeated, each player may search their deck and discard pile for an Avenger or Shield card and add it to their hand. Reduce the cost to play each of these cards by 2 until end of the phase. Energy. Genius. Strength. Another Avengers compound. Helicarrier, Quinn Carrier, we've all seen them. Nemesis and obligation cards. Appeal to Athena. Ares. Hydra. Olympic Feud. Ares Axe. God of War. Hey, stop. Getting into the general cards that were included. Ancient Rivalry. Search your discard pile for an identity-specific upgrade and add it to your hand. Ready Hercules and Thor. Looks like another team up, and sure enough, it said team up. All versus all. Hinder 2. After a character is defeated, place 2 threat on the scheme. When defeated, set all versus all aside. Hecate. Kinknos. Bewitched Officer. And Roving Mobs. And there you have it. That was a quick run through. Like I said, I'm late to the table on this, and I'm sure you can find plenty of other uh, YouTubers out there who've given a more detailed approach to this than I have. I'm one not to waste people's time. So, however, I would like to address um, Community complaints about the quality of the cards. I'm an author by heart, but I'm an engineer by trade. So I brought my handy calipers here, and based on millimeters, we'll start with that 2012 Plains card. Give a reading on it. Make sure it's zeroed out. We're at 0.3 millimeters. Not sure if you can see it. So 0.3. Then we'll take a Lorcana card. I think this is from the first set. Uh, yeah, me and the daughter used to play it a lot. Not so much anymore. 0.29, 0.28. So about the same. Star Wars Unlimited, my other favorite game. This one was from Legends of the Force, I believe. 0.31. Okay. Gonna take the Wonder Man card just to see. There we go. We're at 0.31, so the thickness didn't change. Must be the quality of the card stock all around. Matter of fact, it was a little bit thicker than the Lorcana card. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. And that will bring this happy video to a close. I appreciate everyone's time. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you.